Before you go, ladies, I wanted to bring you a bit of Meghan Markle. It's been a while since we've talked about the Duchess. She appeared on a Friends podcast this week, a woman who's even more annoying than Meghan.
People online are going crazy, saying Meghan Markle might have a shocking past linked to Jeffrey Epstein, and this time she can't. Control the story, because old stories, strange links, and new leaked papers are making the drama even bigger.
Just so painful. I've just picked one little clip. Here she just talks about just what a incredible work ethic she has.
My gosh, I work so hard, and I appreciate what hard work looks like. I like working hard.
People are now connecting dots Meghan Markle never wanted anyone to see, but it's already too late and the mess is out there. With critics, royal watchers, and reporters all swarming while her home in Montecito stays totally silent, and now everyone is digging into what could be the biggest scandal of her life from way before she even met Prince Harry.
Being a mum, Prue, it's too much for me. There's only small doses of that podcast I can consume because
I think it
it's just too painful.
Lasting that long. I mean, it is. So that is enough to make.
Meghan Markle's early Hollywood days are getting a lot of attention. Now, back when she was a briefcase girl on Deal or No Deal, she was said to be mixing in with Hollywood's elite, going to fancy events, charity galas, and private gatherings that people claim were linked to big names like Epstein's friend Ghislaine Maxwell, and some reports even point to her being at certain parties where the guest lists looked pretty suspicious.
It's just something else. So he's made his bed, poor H, as she calls him. You know, what a silly boy he is, and he's going to learn the hard way.
Meghan calls that time just part of her hustle, but critics think she was closer to Epstein's circle after a 2006 New York event guest list showed Markle, and even though her team says it's a mix-up, the dates match her travels that year too closely.
Use contempt as the issue, and that will be the big flood of news that they try to create.
Don't the Clintons have questions to answer here? Don't the Clintons have questions to answer here, Robert? We know that by your own, one of the letter to Bill Clinton says, by your own admission, you flew on Jeffrey Epstein's private plane on 4 separate times. During one of these trips, you're even...
Royal critics are now asking why Meghan was anywhere near Epstein's world and why she never spoke about it. And then Lady Colin Campbell and Tom Bauer jumped in, saying she used charm, ambition, and rich connections to climb higher, with Bauer saying it was no surprise she was drawn to those circles in Lady C, claiming she used Prince Harry to cover her past, and now their words have gone viral with people demanding answers.
After receiving a massage from one of Mr. Epstein's victims.
And so Donald Trump is on at least 17 times in the files, according to the Wall Street Journal. And I'm sure that this committee is going to subpoena, I'm sure they are going to subpoena all of Trump's work too, right? All of his involvement, that they had 1,000...
Royal fans are losing it after Epstein's 2006 pilot logs allegedly showed Markle on a flight from New York to Law, and while that name alone isn't proof, it has people suspicious, with experts wanting her travel phone and email records checked. And since the story came out, her Montecito home is in full PR lockdown, with her team wiping socials, quieting friends, and threatening media, but staying silent has only made things worse, and people are losing trust fast.
FBI agents redacting all the famous people so that they wouldn't actually do the people that were the perpetrators. They would only keep the victims victimized. And that's what's coming out all over TV. And it's a tragedy, and it's a horrific tragedy.
It is, but I just go back to my questions.
Okay, that's aside from that, Mrs. Lincoln, how's the play?
Journalists say Meghan staying quiet is hypocritical, and new files from a 2023 report showed a variation of her name on a 2006 flight to the Virgin Islands. Her team denied it, but experts found gaps in her travel history and links between her early agent and Ghislaine Maxwell.
No, it's not. It's the sense that saying you can talk about Donald Trump and that's all fine, but don't the Clintons
and all the victims being victimized more?
Yes,
and then
I totally accept.
Who was the
okay.
AA? I know what an AA does. An AA is the top assistant who expedites, because I've been AA to people.
Okay, I accept all of that.
Epstein stuff.
I'm not questioning.
Meghan's team sent cease and desist letters to get posts linking her to Epstein removed, but instead it made people more curious, and experts say this reaction looked like panic, not protection, with Tom Bauer adding that there is too much circumstantial evidence to ignore, and pointing to her Hollywood connections and obsession with climbing the social ladder.
any of that. I'm not necessarily saying it's not true. What I'm asking you is, don't the Clintons have questions to answer on this?
Doesn't Donald Trump have questions? And this is deflection of the president.
Well, you're deflecting because you're not answering my question, Robert. Don't the Clintons have questions to answer here?
Are you shocked that Bill Clinton was a bad boy?
Tom Bauer has painted a brutal picture saying Meghan's whole image is built on illusion, that she reinvents her past, changes her relationships, and hides the kind of elite circles she never wanted anyone to know about, and now his comments have set off a big public debate, with people openly asking what else she might be keeping secret. The royal family, meanwhile, is staying completely silent, and palace insiders are hinting this is no accident, that they are simply letting the storm take its course and quietly enjoying what they see as karma after years of her throwing attacks at them in interviews, documentaries, and even her podcast. The backlash has been massive. Former fans are speaking out, celebrities who once supported her are distancing themselves, and even commentators who never took sides before are now calling her out. Online forums are full of demands for Netflix to cut her deals, and sponsors are quietly stepping away. Her big Hollywood redemption plan seems broken beyond repair, and now she is cornered in a scandal far darker than the royal drama. She tried to escape the moment the Epstein rumors hit. There were shockwaves in her business world, with sources close to Arkewell saying that even inside her own projects, people are worried about the damage. Big brands and sponsors are backing away from Meghan fast because no one wants their name next to Epstein, and inside Arkewell things are tense, with staff split between speaking out or staying silent. Some fear talking will make it worse. Others say silence looks guilty, and a few are even worried they could get dragged into legal trouble. Former palace staff are also speaking up, saying this is the real Meghan they knew, ambitious, hiding behind charm and always in strange circles. Polls now show her popularity dropping hard, especially among women who once supported her, and people online are asking why someone who claims to fight for women would be tied to a man known for exploiting girls. The palace is saying nothing, but their silence feels like they are done protecting her, letting her sink on her own, and now with brands leaving, staff panicking, public trust gone, and the royals keeping their distance, this scandal is nowhere near over.